I don't know.
Hello. And we're
Hello?
live.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're alive. I don't know if I'm alive. But we are live streaming. Hello.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Make sure to call your dads later or something. I don't know. Something like that.
You sound so happy.
I have to call my parents later too. Yay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Santa Seaweed is not my dad, so, you know, I don't have that close relationship like Amanda has.
Well, let's finish dating Robert first.
But this is the end of our Dream Daddy adventure, and so finally, we shall reach
Move
the
on
end
to
of this
other
daddy
games.
journey. Huh?
Move on to other games, finally.
I mean, we were playing Amnesia. We'll go back to it. We might start another one in between Amnesia things.
But also, like, this has been, honestly, like, one of the bigger ones, because Hatoful, like, the routes were short other than the secret end.
Yeah, and we did have Hatoful before we started this fucking channel.
Yeah.
Which we'll probably go back for a couple. At least the funny ones. We'll probably
Yeah.
go back and stream.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
this has been the main one.
Yeah.
Good to get it over with.
We seem to have 0 viewers at the moment. Well, 1 viewer, but I'm assuming that's you. So,
Eh.
it'll be a great finale.
It happens.
Maybe more people will join us later.
It happens.
Yeah.
Continue.
Happy end of dreams, daddies.
Where did we end last time?
Amanda crying, apparently.
Okay, but like... Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the... Gosh dang it, I forgot to get ice cream.
Oh, I should get ice cream. I have ice cream in the freezer right now.
Gosh dang
Maybe
it,
I
forgot
should
to
put
get
it
ice
into my whiskey.
I said I would get ice cream.
Well,
For
we
the finale.
currently have 0 viewers. You could run out, get ice cream, and come back. I'm honestly tempted to go and like add a scoop of ice cream to my coffee. My bourbon coffee.
What, a quick break at the beginning?
Is it really a break if we haven't even really started?
Sure, I'll run out and get ice cream. You go get ice cream.
Yeah, for real?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, we will be back.
I just gotta run down. Literally down.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll put the be right back screen.
I do have a bowl of ice cream.
Good job. I had very stiff ice cream, so I just scooped off the top of it. But I added a little bit into my coffee. It turned out I have coffee ice cream. I thought I only had the one I got from Mystic Messenger earlier this week.
Interesting.
Guess which character that's for? It's mint chocolate chip flavor. Because he mentioned it was his favorite.
For Pete's sake. You are such a nerd.
Correct.
Anyway,
That's why I do this stream.
now that we both
Now that we both have
adequate
Ice
ice
cream.
cream.
Now that we both have some ice cream.
Hey, I believe a bit ago we did say on Father's Day we would both have ice cream
Yeah?
for the
And now we
stream.
both have ice cream. Look, I'm super prepared. I had ice cream in my freezer. I have coffee. I've even got bourbon. Because, you know, if I'm playing Robert, I have to have whiskey. Even though last time I actually had wine.
You are a Dream Daddy character now.
Maybe I'm a cat dad instead of a
No.
cat mom.
No.
Maybe I don't give a shit about gender.
I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound. Can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did something happen? Did something happen?
No, nothing happened. Go away.
Okay. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Not a good fake cry.
Ah. Yeah, I'm not good at fake crying.
Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. Good thing I have the stream up.
Good thing.
After 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda.
Morning.
She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today?
No.
Okay. Do you need a ride to school?
No.
Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
I have to go.
Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table, look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea.
Oh no. Santa ideas.
I start rummaging around for ingredients. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Every time I hear somebody say that, I just think of SpongeBob.
Okay, kid.
I am a small child. What do you expect? I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin?
What?
Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
I wanted to say sorry about last night. ... I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it.
Dad,
So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words. So, I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da!
Dad.
It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and...
This is beautiful.
It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake.
So, it's really stupid.
What is it?
This whole thing. You know, I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
I'm listening. You want me to take notes?
Oh. I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right?
MR... the best friend.
You got it! Wow. Proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final.
Yikes!
So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing.
What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay.
You're a bad liar.
So are you.
I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about that crush was Emma R. She promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just keep quiet and keep going about my business.
Amanda Sage.
And then one day, I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos.
I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but having like 4 or 5 people all say we're busy almost simultaneously is so like sending red flags that like they don't want to be around you.
It's a pretty big red flag.
Yeah.
It's very conspicuous. Which is why I've done it before. No, not really. I have talked about something like that with someone before, where they just sent the message on behalf of all, like, 3 of us. Like, oh, all of us have plans that day.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Why are teenagers so dumb?
Hmm?
Why are people so dumb?
Oh, no, that was like a year ago. Sorry. Year and a half ago. But it was for someone that you would agree is like, meh.
Red flag, especially if they're not in the same time. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think
Also,
from the
hello,
sounds of
Melanie.
it, Amanda was putting it into a group chat.
Also, hello, Melik.
Hi, Malik. Welcome to the last stream, Daddy.
How have you been?
Unless we do a bonus episode.
Oh,
Bonus fail episode. Bonus fail episode. Maybe next Father's Day. Just for fun. If we're still doing the stream a year later. I don't know. We've been pretty good about it.
We have. Totally understandable.
Ugh. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me.
Oh, exams are over. That's awesome, Melik.
Yay! Congrats on being done with exams?
Yeah.
Just one exam?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
What?
It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss!
No.
Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does. And Emma R just, like, glares at me.
Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one, right?
Did she poop the bed too? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or, I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. And I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos, might I add. Which only further contributed to this shitty day. And immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird.
Amanda, language.
And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following?
What did MR say?
Ooh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word in a arduously, I was about to say absurdly,
Mm-hmm.
long string of text messages.
Can you believe that?
I always want to say I cannot believe that, but I know in both of them he's stupid. I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
It's not really that complicated.
No, it's really not. Santa's just stupid.
Yeah. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend. She's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. Then she left me on red. And then...
Wait. Left me on red? What's that? That's
Oh.
what Robert did to you.
like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know, because there are read receipts.
Exactly what Robert did to us.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha.
So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am, because she's at least being kind of reasonable. I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of.
Alright, I think it must be screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad.
Santa Seaweed also doesn't know what screenshots are.
Santa Seaweed might be embezzling a lot of money from somewhere, but, like, he's an idiot.
He's very, very dumb. Then again, he didn't know what social media was.
What's a social media platform?
There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. ...
Amanda, I'm so sorry.
I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long.
Amanda stabs at the... Excuse me. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake.
Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore?
Because teenagers are
Why
stupid.
wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad.
Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
We can't. There's no more Dream Daddy. Wow.
Bonus episode.
I don't think that's next week.
It could be. Wait, do I have plans next week?
Probably.
Shush. Don't remind me that I forgot that I also made plans tonight.
Wait, what?
I have plans for like 8:30.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot about them until my roommate mentioned them today.
Seriously? How? How do you do this?
Well, the plans are just like, we're seeing a movie.
Oh, okay. What movie?
I believe the one we're seeing is The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Anyway, I know it's pretty dumb.
It is not dumb.
No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over.
Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
I guess.
Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago.
Okay there, Optimus. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom.
Nugget.
Nugget! Real friends don't do that! When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. Santa's a good dad to have this type of... Yeah, honestly, he is.
Yes. Considering that I'm pretty sure every time my parents asked about my friends, if I was having a fight with them, they probably were gonna blame me. Every time. Happy Father's Day!
I know the few times I had fights with friends and I told my parents, like, didn't offer me any support. They were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm just like,
thanks.
cool.
Oh, hi, Magic.
Hi, Magic. Oh, yeah. My parents now are like, do you even have friends? All you do is just play games. Like,
Yeah, you
don't
totally have drug
friendships.
dealer friends, right? That's it?
Yeah, they're surprised. My parents are actually surprised when I'm saying I'm hanging out with people now. It is insane.
Just show them your chat message with Satan. It's fine.
No. No.
And yes, Magic. I've also been the shy kid, and then
Same.
I had a falling out with all of my friends from high school. And now when I go home, my parents are like, "Why don't you hang out with any of your friends anymore?" I'm like, "Fuck if I'm telling you guys."
I was also the shy kid. People just decided to like group up around me and drag me places. It wasn't as fun as most people would think.
I don't know. I group ganged up on you, dragged you out to drinks after our machine language class.
Yeah, you
And
did.
then you seem to have had enough fun that you agreed to do this fucking stream channel with me.
Okay, but when I was in high school and there was like 6 of us, and I start like falling asleep when there's 5. When I'm getting
So it's a good thing
places,
that I only gang grouped up on you guys for those drinks in a group of like 3.
yes, I was like passing out every time I got home from anything in high school. It was bad.
Introversion.
I call myself the super introvert because I am way too introverted, I feel like. Anyway, it took me a long time to figure out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
+1 for Amanda's amazing.
Yes, Amanda is always amazing. She
So
is the best character in this
She's
entire game.
definitely the best character.
We need more Amanda in every game.
Amanda sequel. Amanda sequel.
Why isn't Amanda in Amnesia? Okay, where's Birdmanda?
Yes. Huh?
Birdmanda? In Hatsuful?
Trying to think if anyone would be Birdmanda. I almost want to say it's Oko-san.
Cool!
Ooh! Pudding! This is not real pudding! Dot, dot, dot.
look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake?
Yes, we did just eat that whole cake.
A good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around.
Hey, Pops.
Yeah?
Thank you.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I can never voice over that one. Like,
That's
that
one of the
one's
few
too cute.
times.
huh?
That's one of the few times that they read it line like exactly.
Oh, hey, look,
It's
it's
great.
Craig.
Oh, this one.
Yes, this one. Hello, Amanda's dad. Oh, wait. Let me read it in Craig voice. Because this is clearly Craig talking, right? Hello, Amanda's dad. It's me, your friend Craig, who loves sports. I have nice, smart children who are good at computers.
Ah, man, great to hear from you, buddy. What's up?
I'm still strong. Strong. I am strong.
Don't I know it. Say, I've been reading up about whey protein. You use that at all? I figure it'll help me develop a bit more muscle.
Yes, I know what that is, bro. My children are having a tea party, and they wanted to invite Amanda, but I can't find her on here because she's not a dad.
But there's Dad Amanda.
What are you talking about? That's not Amanda, that's Dad Amanda. Clearly has a mustache and monocle. You're also invited. Physical invitation to follow.
Cool. I'd love to come. I'll let Amanda know.
Thank you, Amanda's dad. Thanks, bro. Attend that party.
Oh my gosh. Coffee time. You know dads love coffee. Gonna brew myself something black as midnight on a moonless night. I put it on a fresh pot and work on a few word jumbles while I wait for it to brew. Hey, this one spells sorrow.
Dad, ready for today?
I'm ready for every day, sweetie. No, I'm not. Gotta tackle it head on.
No, are you ready for the thing that we're gonna do today? The thing that you promised you'd do?
Thank you for playing the pronoun game, Amanda. Honey, I already told you that I'm not going to throw away my Tom Clancy novels.
They're just stacked in the living room. I keep bumping into them and knocking them over, and you don't even read them.
That's what a bookshelf is for.
Wait, no, that's not what I'm here about. The tea party, Dad.
Nope, I don't remember that.
Craig's kids. A hand-drawn invitation.
No more Amanda. She's back. Amanda walks over to the refrigerator and comes back with a hand-drawn invitation on a sheet of computer paper inviting Amanda and Amanda's dad to a tea party. They spelled cordially wrong.
Just put on some going outside pants and let's get going.
I can go outside in sweatpants. Nothing's stopping me.
Dad, just... I'll see you in a minute. Yes?
I'm not making this choice because I can't read one of the choices.
But which choice would you rather do?
Part of me wants to go with the bottom one.
Fuck authority! What did I say about the pants?
I am a rebel, sweetie.
Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hello. Thank you for coming to our tea party.
I do my best bow and present my daughter, who thanks them with a curtsy.
This way, please.
Briar and Hazel lead us to a small table with tiny chairs. Some are occupied by stuffed animals, and Matt and his daughter Carmencita are here too. Matt raises a comically small plastic teacup at me.
Hey, dude.
How's the tea?
The imaginary tea is absolutely wonderful. I taste a hint of lemongrass.
Hello, Carmencita.
Hello, mister. Amanda's dad. Did you just wake up?
No. Why?
Those are inside pants.
Amanda laughs. And so do
Please
I.
have a seat.
I sit down between Amanda and Matt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this chair.
Hi, everyone.
I turn to see Daisy and Brian enter into the backyard and take a seat next to us. Sorry we're late. Daisy made me put on my going outside pants. Amanda punches me on the shoulder.
See?
Oh, so you approve of cargo shorts when they're on Brian, but not when they're on me?
Dad, you're embarrassing me at the tea party. This is a high-class affair.
But...
Shh. It's about to start. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules for some high tea. Now, if you'll all put on your designated tiaras.
They should have invited Damien to this.
But Damien doesn't have a daughter.
I know. They should have invited him anyway.
But what? But Lucien wasn't going to go to this.
I didn't say they should invite Lucian. I said they should invite Damien.
They should have invited Ernest.
Poor Hugo. Poor Hugo.
There are little tiaras sitting on everyone's plates. Well, except for Brian's. His is a softball helmet.
Oh, we ran out of tiaras.
I don't think this is going to fit me, but I appreciate the thought.
Dad, you're royalty. Please act like it.
Brian tries to balance the ill-fitting softball helmet on top of his head, but it immediately tumbles off and into the bushes. I'll get that later.
Hey, everybody.
Ray comes out with a teapot and a tray of sandwich cookies.
Dad, is the tea ready?
Yeah. It's been, steeping for a while now.
Awesome.
Would you girls like to serve your guests tea?
No, thank you. We'd much appreciate our servants' help.
Craig leans over to me.
That's me.
Craig places teacups in front of all of us and a single sandwich cookie onto each of our plates. He pours some tea into my cup. Awfully fluorescent for tea. I clink my teacup with Matt's and take a sip.
Good lemonade.
It's tea.
Right. Very good tea.
I lean over to Amanda, who's happily enjoying her tea. So, what do we do at tea parties?
We enjoy the splendors of upper-class society, Father.
She takes a dainty bite out of her sandwich cookie.
Marvelous. So, the meeting of princesses has been called to order. Hear, hear.
What are we
But
ordering?
I'm a warrior princess. I hunt and stuff, and I have, like, a really cool sword. Can I be a space princess? I'll allow it. And I'll be Rockstar Princess! I'm also a space princess. Can there be more than one? Space is pretty big, don't you think? I changed my mind. I want to be a space princess too. Dad, what are you?
Do I get to be a princess?
Duh.
Well, I guess that makes me... History Channel. What?
I would like to choose this one, but I'm also like, Santa doesn't know shit about tech.
Santa can't be a hacker. I am ruler of all I survey, and what I survey is a 10-hour marathon of cupcake storage wars. Damn, you could be a hacker, princess. Ain't that the truth?
Yes. See, Damien should be here. I don't think I've
Ernest would be
seen
the
that
rude
one.
boy princess.
Hmm?
Ernest would be the rude boy princess.
I think that'd have to be Lucian if he was here. I don't think Hugo's coming.
A squad of professional bakers bid on empty storage unit, and then they have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only the ingredients in the storage unit.
But the storage units are empty.
They have to bake 1,000 cupcakes using only everything in the storage unit, aka thin air.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, it is. I think I'll be the landscaper and general contracting princess.
Oh.
Barista princess reporting for duty.
Hey!
Hey everybody, CrossFit princess here.
Not now, servant.
If it weren't for the princess uprising, you would be serving me.
We sip tea for a little longer, then the girls run off to fight dinosaurs as space rock star warrior princesses, I think.
That sounds pretty badass.
Sure?
I would want to be a space rock star warrior princess. Actually, I think that's just called Sailor Moon.
Sure, I've never seen Sailor Moon.
What?
What?
Blasphemy.
I've never seen Sailor Moon? Oh no, how shocking that I was raised up on stereotypical boy TV shows.
Okay, but I watched Sailor Moon when I was like 2, 3?
And I had older brothers
Yeah!
who would
Yeah,
turn
Magic!
on,
Fighting evil by moonlight.
and I had older brothers who would turn on, like, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay,
and-
I watched those things too. And Sailor Moon.
Okay, but I haven't seen Sailor Moon either. Yes, I watched Pokemon and Digimon.
Okay, Sailor Moon came before those, so you could have watched both.
I know.
Fighting evil by moonlight.
But see, me and Melik are in the same boat. Don't be mean to Melik.
I'm only sticking my tongue out at you.
Oh, okay.
But you both should watch Sailor Moon.
Which one, the new one or the old one?
Watch the old one and then watch starting from season 3 of the new one, apparently, because the first 2 seasons have really weird art.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't watched it because I wasn't like a huge Sailor Moon fan anymore. I was a big fan when I was a kid. I used to run around my basement pretending that I was also doing the transformations. But I was talking with my roommate because she is a big Sailor Moon fan, and she was saying that the art is terrible, so we watched a few episodes, and oh my god. Have you ever seen that kind of like shitty, mediocre fan art where like the shading is really weird?
Okay, I have no idea.
Let me just-
So sure?
I'll send you a screenshot later. But it's so bad. And I feel like they just found like really shitty fan art creators on the internet and went, hey, this looks like cheap artistic labor. Let's hire them.
For the first 2 seasons.
Yes, and then they like apparently actually got their shit together. Anyway,
At least they're talking about Sailor Moon instead of Twilight.
Fighting evil by moonlight, not sparkling in sunlight.
They grow up so fast. It was like yesterday that I was helping Amanda throw her own tea parties.
Did she make you a servant too?
You betcha.
Carmencita made me actually brew tea for hers. Pitfalls of owning a coffee shop.
Oh.
Pitfall? Your custom blends are amazing. That hibiscus one you gave me a while back was choice.
Hey.
Aw, thanks. Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hope everything's okay.
I hope so. I mean, some fire alarms are just really, really sensitive.
That's true. We actually had to change ours recently.
Yeah, one apartment I lived in, like, the fire alarm would go off pretty much every single time I made bacon.
Gosh. Well, I think it was like, what? There was the one stream where my fire alarm was our smoke detector was going off.
Oh.
And like a week later we replaced it because like it was that bad.
Well, that's good that you replaced it. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad it's fine.
Yes. Yes. Good things are fine. That's insane. Like making eggs and it's going off. That's not good though.
I mean, some fire alarms are just that sensitive. Like, if there's any smoke or whatever at all, it goes off.
Ugh.
I've had that happen. Anyway, read your line.
Ugh. It's really nice the girls are getting along. Yeah. I'm really glad we moved into this community. This cult community.
We are too. Amanda's been kind of a role model to them, you know?
I hadn't even realized, and I don't even know if Amanda does either. But I guess they're right. All the girls in the neighborhood look up to her. Even the twins. She seems to go out of her way to play with them. I'm so proud of her. You better not proud dad cry at this tea party, Santa. I brought extra word jumbles if anybody wants to kill some time while the girls play. The day rolls on and the girls all get tuckered out. Anna spends the whole day playing with them and taking their pictures, promising that she'll send them the best ones later. We all clean up and help put away the tea sets and tables, then head out as Daisy and Carmencita fall asleep on their dad's shoulders.
Oh.
Yes, Melik. She is the tallest. Since she's like 6 years older than the rest of them. The others haven't gone through puberty yet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
But yes, the other ones are really young, and she's going off to college. Unless she's that short.
I don't think she's that short. She doesn't look tall, but I don't think she's short, like that level short. Take care, guys.
Thanks for coming. Bye, History Channel princess.
You want dinner?
Nah, I filled up on cookies.
Me too. I'm tired.
Dude, same. Playing with a bunch of little kids who all simultaneously want your attention and approval is surprisingly exhausting. But in a good way, but also in a kind of scary way.
How so?
I feel like I gotta be on my best behavior for them. I don't want to let them down.
Is this because you still feel bad about dropping the F-bomb in front of your cousin that one time?
I corrupted her, Dad. She secondhand smokes now.
Well, those kids really look up to you. I'm glad that they have you as a role model.
Shucks, Pops.
Glad they have you as a role model instead of Ernest.
I'm pretty sure none of them would even attempt to look up to him, considering he keeps setting people's lawns on fire.
I don't know. Some kids would look up to that.
Some kids would. You know what I just thought of, though? There was one princess missing from the neighborhood tea party.
Hmm?
Joseph's.
That is true. Well, no, Joseph has like, what, 2?
Huh?
2 girls?
Joseph has...
No, one
Well,
girl,
do we know
correct.
what Krish...
No, we don't.
I think Krish was also a boy.
But yes, Joseph was the only one not there. And yes, I ruffle Amanda's hair.
Yeah.
Welcome. You got dads.
Well,
Alright.
time for date number 3.
I feel like there's no point saving here, but I'm saving anyway.
Are you
The
guys
last
ready?
date.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Well, I have my bourbon.
Hopefully we get the good end?
Hopefully. Well, we have 2 S's so far. And that's better than,
That's better than what, like Matt's or
I
something?
think it was Matt's that we didn't.
Matt's, you got like 2 A's and a B and somehow still got the good end. It was like, what?
Well, I think because we didn't actively pick all of the bad answers. Anyway.
Let's go.
Save and continue. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
This is something.
And I have to ruin my voice
Oh, but that's what I do every day.
by talking.
Yes. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night we drove out to his thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber then. Like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is. Which is already a lot.
I feel like he's usually not that somber. He's just quiet.
That's what people look like when I'm
No,
not
I know.
talking
People
and
think
smiling.
that if you're quiet, you're sad.
Yes! Like, that is literally every day of my life. I've been thinking about him and hoping he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him.
Santa. Hey, Santa. Guess who's getting the drink on tonight?
But
Guess. It's you.
I took a look at my dad messages. There's a flurry of them from Robert.
Guess. It's you. Also me. But mostly you.
Yeah, dude. Or I probably wouldn't say right now. I'd probably say yeah, dude.
Sure.
I type back to Robert. Robert, buddy, tonight we ride.
Yes. Meet me in Jim and Kim's at 8 p.m.
Not that I am unappreciative, but I think this is the first time that Robert's given me more than an hour's warning for hanging out.
Impressive.
Amanda!
Things really are getting serious.
Amanda pops her head into the hallway. Music I don't recognize blaring from her room, which is most music, by the way.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight.
Okay, cool.
Robert, who is my friend, I have friends.
I'm happy for you, Dad.
People enjoy my company, Amanda.
Dad, I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being.
What are you listening to?
MCR! MCR! Sad shit.
Amanda language. What would Amanda think, or
What would Grandma think?
I think if you choose the bottom one, you get an achievement.
Huh?
I think if you choose the bottom one, you get an achievement. Amanda? Link. ... You know what? You're an adult now. I gave it an earnest effort for all 18 years of your life. Go forth and swear.
Fuck yeah!
I told you!
Woohoo!
She got an achievement set called Let Amanda Say Censored.
Uh-huh.
I really hope I don't regret this later on. Is MCR sad?
Sometimes. Mostly.
Really?
Have you looked at them?
No.
Okay, let me send you an image real quick.
I have listened to approximately, one song by them? Like, what do you expect from me?
Here, I sent you an image. You tell me if you think they're probably sad.
Oh, they look so happy! So happy!
Alright, here. I've got a better comparison image. There's a smiley dude for comparison.
Yeah, they're still so happy! Amanda goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad.
Shit. Well, I let Amanda swear, but apparently you still can't swear.
Nope, you didn't let me swear.
I'm not the one who yells language at you. You
Yeah, I
usually
do.
yell it at me, and then I say, fuck you.
I put on my going out coat and walk over to Jim and Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I recognize that he looks a little different. Cleaner, I guess?
Recognize?
I realize. I speak zero English. It actually seems like he combed his hair and his clothes are less wrinkled than usual. Hey,
Hey,
you take a shower just for me?
I'm working on my relationship with existence.
Mood.
Yeah, pretty much.
We both stand there for a second and don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette and abruptly goes inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar, ordering 2 whiskeys. I spot a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in and hands me a glass. To you, to us, or to toast?
Don't you want a toast to toast?
Toast, toast!
Toast is delicious.
I'm not a big toast fan.
It's good for certain things. I don't like it by itself.
Toast, toast. Click.
Just in case. Love you, warm bread. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Should've just gone with it.
No.
To you or to us? Here's to us and all the property damage and petty larceny that we might commit tonight.
Ah.
We clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his... rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. So what's the plan for tonight?
Hit some other bars. Maybe grab some pizza. Think that'll kill some time before we go burn down that abandoned house in the woods. It's definitely not as fun if it's abandoned.
Mary pops over the back of the booth, a glass of wine in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder.
Where was my phone call?
Hey.
Sorry. Figures you were busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here.
I look around the booth to see a guy sitting across from her. He waves weakly.
I was half hoping it would be actually Joseph.
That would have been great.
That would have been hilarious. You replacing me with a new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not.
Mary leaves her booth and slides in next to Robert. The guy she was sitting with looks mildly relieved. She eyes Robert's clean pressed clothes up and down suspiciously.
What, you got a court date coming up?
He looks handsome. I think he cleans up nicely.
He looks exactly the same.
Yes, he does! Oh,
Oof.
are you serious?
Well, we gotta go back, but I didn't save before that choice, so you know.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think this one would be funny.
Or he'd never convince the jury. Pick which one you want.
Let's actually save this time.
Save's coming! Courts offered me impunity if I would testify against him. I'm considering it.
Seriously though, what's up with you?
Robert stares down at his drink, suddenly looking serious.
It's Pappy. Doctors say it's cirrhosis of the liver. Told that old bag of bones to quit it with the sauce, but it's all he's ever known. Especially since Ma's gone. That's why I invited you out tonight. Just didn't want to be alone.
I don't know how to say this! Oh, come
Say it
on.
as if Santa's being dumb, because he is.
Oh, come on.
Santa, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke about is his pappy.
Whoops!
You're giving him 2 months. Gotta help him straighten out his affairs.
Actually, we don't know Robert doesn't joke about that. We barely talked to the guy. Robert, I'm so sorry. Robert takes a long look at his whiskey, eyeing it in the dim glow of the bar's lights.
I look at his life, then I look at mine, and I know history is just doomed to repeat itself.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just kidding. He was retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. We watch the sunset every night. Probably screw like donkeys.
Wait, aren't rabbits the ones who screw a lot?
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were an expert on which animals screw a lot.
Come on.
Please stop saying the word screw.
Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth.
Me and Santa are gonna hit the bricks. Coming with?
Mary casts one last glance at the sad sap she's been hunting, and downs the rest of her wine in one gulp.
This place is dead anyways.
We exit the bar and find a typically empty street filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a deliberate attitude and bad posture. He carries a lantern that he shines up at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on?
Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tours. They do that in this part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research.
Hey, ghost hunting!
Cryptids!
Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around when he notices that I'm not following him.
Come on.
We can't just crash it, can we?
Don't be such a square, Santa. Just act like you belong.
I would rather be a triangle! Robert sidles up to our group. I reluctantly fall into step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Oh no!
I have 2 parts already. Your turn.
No! Why is it him? So long as you're around.
Thank you, Malik.
Oh my gosh, Melik, you're wonderful and I love you. Oh, but you always voice Quinn. Oh.
I mean, if you really want me to, but, like, I'm already hopping between Robert and Mary.
Hey, hey! It was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches, but it was widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day.
It's actually 1692.
I don't know what date I said. What?
And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. This is my colleague, Doctor.
80s reference, 90s reference, 2000 reference, or contemporary reference? I would assume Santa can only make 80s and 90s references.
Let's try 90s.
Yeah. I don't get the reference. Dr. Prescott, paranormal investigator extraordinaire, restoring Amanda's America's most haunted locations as research for our new book.
Wait, I'm curious if one of the other ones is better, though. Like,
What,
does one
80s?
of them give us eggplants?
Try 80s.
Nope.
Jigsaw? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize those 2000s.
There it is.
Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire, restoring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book.
You may have seen our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters. Extreme Edition.
A couple of people in the group start nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first step.
I like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts that way.
Hey, sailor.
They've definitely been here. Been standing next to them the whole time.
Thank you, random lady who I do not know.
Ah,
As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the coffee spoon. Over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by haunting since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. Whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour.
Man, didn't know that about Matt. Oh my god!
Santa's so dumb. ...
Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour listens intently to Robert's every word. I think the tour guide can tell that he's losing the groove. He seems to be getting flustered. Thank you for your contribution knowledge, Mr. McSturgis. Let's move on to the next haunted location. Robert, Mary, and I followed the group down the street. That tour guide's shirt is cool.
Yeah, Everyone in the group gets one if we make it to the final location.
I turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that t-shirt.
Well, guess we're in this for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion and we'll have cool ghost shirts in no time.
Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers?
Yes.
Our group arrives at an old, decrepit colonial-style house. A quick pause in the tour. My name's Quinn, but most people in the ghost tour circuit call me Tour Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, and part-time actor. I hate you, Quinn. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional... What?
Vaudevillian.
Vaudevillian, my word.
Like vaudeville?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. You seem frustrated with me. It's great. Tour Master Quinn gives out headshots to all of us. His resume is on the back. Stage combat experience. Anyway, here's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy Pembridge, whose prose was widely popular in the late 19th century.
What? Umbridge?
Sorry.
Dolores Umbridge?
Umbridge can't write worth crap.
Is this Umbridge's cousin?
As long as this person wasn't pure evil. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as The Diaries of a Victorian Mistress, Lady Fitzwilliam's Courtship, and The Ghost of Sea Captain Reginald Barclay. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly after the turn of the century, but several people have reported that on some nights you can see a light from the attic where the ghost of Mrs. Pembridge continues work on her latest bestseller. I just saw Melik's comment, and I agree. I guess you could say that she was consumed by her work.
I am sad.
I am sad. ... No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes.
Actually, consumption is the popular cover-up. Little known fact is that it was actually a murder-suicide.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure she died of consumption.
Sure. We definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That's the watered-down, censored version they teach you in school. If you can't handle the real story, I understand. It's not for the faint of heart.
Can we...
So sad.
I think everyone would much rather hear what this world-renowned ghost historian has to say. Right,
gosh.
everybody?
Oh.
Group murmurs in agreement.
This is a topic we cover extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell this story?
Top one. But first save. Yes. Though it's rarely covered in traditional textbooks, Dorothy Pembridge was caught in a fierce rivalry with fellow local author Arthur Livingston Price. Arthur's books were a blatant ripoff of Pembridge's work and consistently sold better. Pembridge was enraged by this and confronted Livingston Price at his home with plans to end his life. Their bitter feud surprisingly blossomed into a torrid, passionate affair. After many months of secret courtship, Pembridge followed through with her original plan and poisoned Livingston Price in his sleep. Overcome with unexpected grief, Pembridge polished off the last of the poison and died by her lover's side. Reports say the that couples who enter this house will no doubt doom their relationship to a bitter end.
Man, I should bring my wife here. Wait, that was just hearts, and I want the best option.
Wow, seriously?
Also, I just want to know what the different stories would be. Don't you?
Sure. I try to remember anything from the improvisational comedy class I took that one semester in college. Yes. So Dorothy Pembridge was writing a lot of books, yes, and I'm gonna need a word from the audience. Any word? This is going badly.
Gonna immediately stop us there.
Hey,
Hey! 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from potentially world-ending paranormal forces. Despite her success, a ragtag group of ghost hunters disbanded by government officials. However, after learning that the ghost of Vigo the Carpathian has taken an interest in her son, her and her ghost-busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again save New York City. What? Hey, isn't it the plot too? Nope, it's not.
There we go.
The tour guide sees this as an opportunity to take back the group and address us with some razzle-dazzle. Hey, what an interesting story. Now, I just want everyone to know that the next location is extremely terrifying. If anyone thinks they can handle it, feel free to excuse yourself. If they can't handle it, feel free to excuse yourself.
Alright, I'm bored.
Mary turns to a young guy looking at his phone and taps him on the shoulder.
Hey, kid. Fancy buying a gal a drink?
The guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted.
Okay, Liam.
I did not actually try to do that.
But that's your Liam voice.
I know.
Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town.
I think I could exercise your demons if that's what you're looking for.
No right checks your dick can't cash, kid.
Wow. His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. She suddenly pulls me into a hug and murmurs into my ear.
When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? ...
Sure, Mary.
Good man.
Who at one point steals her husband for a little bit.
Hmm?
Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. She takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street.
Take it sleazy, fellas. Wow. God help that
What?
poor soul. Take it sleazy?
Yes. Mary or the kid?
Both.
Oh, it's just the graveyard that you and Damien went to.
Cryptid hunting.
This burial ground is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. There's the wailing ghosts of the Wharf Man, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the moonlight.
What about the Dover ghost?
By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us. What about it?
Oh, nothing. Just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to this cemetery. Actual origin of one of New England's most notorious paranormal entities. Not even mention the infamous Dover ghost.
Which is actually a, in quotes, real thing. That's not a real thing. That is absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know tons about paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area.
Oh.
I can guarantee there's one you don't know.
Robert looks over at me and smiles.
Would you folks care to hear the tale of how Loomis and I met?
Oh no. No. The entire group shut as the tour guide.
I am sad.
Every time. I am sad. Okay, fine. Tell the story.
Well, it was a dark and stormy night.
I wasn't always a paranormal investigator.
Hey.
Way back when, I was just a... Bible salesman, traveling grifter, or carnival baker.
Barker.
Or barker.
Yes, carnival baker. We
Bake
make
the
pies at the
carnivals.
carnival.
Bake carnivals.
Yes, we put the carnival tents into pies.
Yes!
Perfect.
Uh-huh. Were we a Bible salesman, a traveling grifter, or a carnival barker?
I like this one, but I feel like I don't know.
Heck. Living free and easy with the circus folk. They were always kind to me. Took me in when I was young. But I knew I wanted something more. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident. Little did I know that this city has a dark side.
Oh.
Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost hunter, who was an old family friend of mine. Carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine, all that. Wait, is there a better option on that last one? I'm sorry.
I'm just shaking my head at you. Traveling around the state, not only spreading the good word, but becoming closer to the man upstairs myself. I happened upon this quiet town of Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know the city has a dark side. No, it looks like it's just...
Okay. Well, do you want to remain a Bible salesman?
Sure, I'll be Joseph.
He's not a salesman.
Uh-huh. Wait,
Yes.
who was the famous ghost hunter?
Oh.
Well, I don't like to name drop, but George Mathers.
The tour group gasps. Georgia Mathers, she's a legend, you know her.
Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, we were in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now, we had been warned by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous, but Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured her so-called wailing watchmen.
Wailing goes to the Wharfman.
Whatever. Stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask. But Dover Ghost, man. Tell him, Loomis.
So there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of selling Bibles. Saving souls and selling Bibles. Also saving a couple Bibles, but never selling any souls. Except my own. But that's another story. I leaned over to tour Master Quake. Won it back in a fiddle competition. We're not in Georgia! Oh my
We're in New
gosh.
England, that's right.
Dover Ghost is actually Boston. Or Boston area.
Well, New England.
Yeah. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a very superstitious man. But something seemed...
Maybe the devil has had multiple fiddle competitions. Maybe it's an annual thing.
Wouldn't the devil learn after the first time losing to somebody
Nah, the devil's a cocky bastard.
that he would not win a second time? Or he shouldn't go with a fiddle the second time? The devil must suck at the fiddle then. Well, in the song, the only reason he thought he was gonna win was because he, summoned a horde of demons to play with him? To make it be better?
Mm-hmm.
And he still lost?
I don't know who's judging these fiddle competitions. Maybe he should stop asking, like, angels or something to judge.
Jesus comes down and be like, Johnny wins. Bye.
He's trying to find new gigs.
Have like a saxophone competition then or something.
I don't know. That's a whole new instrument he has to learn.
He can have a fiddle made of gold. He can learn the saxophone. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard. I felt compelled to investigate.
Thank God you did. Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal. But after about an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word.
Huh?
Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong. I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of demented howl. Then I felt it. Someone, something, grabbed my ankle.
Robert has a whole crowd, hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop.
I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started dragging me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die.
That's just making me think of Long Haul Paranormal Show Ghost Truckers. What's CVP say? Ticket says, we're gonna die.
We're gonna die!
The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by... God, to this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like... I glance at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long, its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What'd I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... Shoot. What was his fake name again? Daniel.
Yeah.
I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug-of-war with the unholiest of forces.
I thought I was gonna be torn in half.
But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket. And to this day, I can remember what passage it opened up to. Gosh dang it!
Alright, Christian boy, your turn. Austin 3.
No. What is Revelation 1:3? I should know that.
Not Austin?
No.
Blessed is he that readeth, they that hear the words of this prophecy. Keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
That actually is word for word. Good job. I had no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. But
Didn't you know that Robert is a God-fearing Christian?
Maybe. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted. We were both covered in blood.
That damn creature clawed into my chest. Got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches.
Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar across his pecs.
That's how I got the scar.
Okay there, Joker.
I followed George Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room. But I had never seen George so scared. She was never the same after that. Neither was I.
Watching what happened to Daniel and George just shook my faith. But I came out with that experience a better man and a better friend.
We've been brothers ever since.
The tour group gives us a round of applause as Robert and I share an emotional hug. As he embraces me, I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, does Robert. Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. The tour guide seems to have bought it. Even he's wiping a tear from his eyes.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story.
Be sure to watch out for our book. I think it's the middle one.
I saw a demon. The shocking true story of seeing a demon.
Yes.
Sorry, this one's for Craig.
Yes. Robert has to suppress a laugh at that one.
Hey!
Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. Tour guide hands us the coveted t-shirts, then slips us both his business card and leans in close.
Ha-ha!
If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon animal artist, Elvis impersonator, or nude model, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Yikes. Got it, buddy.
After a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible.
Really can't believe they bought all of that. I didn't know I had it in you, Santa. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was aces, though giving the Dover ghost glowing red eyes was a little cliche.
And the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't?
All part of the character.
Well, we got the t-shirts out of it. We arrive in front of Robert's house.
Wanna have a drink?
Is that even a question?
Nah, I'm good. You trying to poison me?
Robert, how long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and accomplice, Mr. Robert Bobbert Small?
If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins. Both of them.
And you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning.
Oh.
Bobbert. Robert just laughs and starts knocking his door. My shins live to die another day.
Wait, I'm curious what happens if you ask about poison.
If he's poisoning you.
Yeah.
Man, this is the Saves Coming episode. I know where this goes, Small. I know the steps. 1 second, I'm sipping delicious aged scotch. The next, I'm foaming at the mouth and you've taken over the throne.
Long live the king, baby.
I
Yay!
Robert leads me inside. I can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a little bit off, but that completely disappeared when we were joking around at the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. Well, I'm thinking. I hear a claw skittering across the floor. Oh god, it's his pit bull. I'm about to be torn to shreds. I shut my eyes tight and brace for impact.
Betsy, hey, be nice.
I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratching my shoes. I open my eyes. Betsy. Robert's dog jumps away from me, running around in circles and sniffing Robert's legs. He pats her on the head.
So cute.
Adorable. Hey, that's not a pit bull. That's the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen.
That is his dog from,
Yeah.
the cryptid hunting.
Yep. Betsy, you're not a pit bull. You weren't taken by the Dover ghost?
Betsy's made of tougher stuff than that. Ain't you, girl?
Betsy rolls over for some well-deserved belly rubs.
So cute.
I
I just keep a picture of a large pit bull in my wallet in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies.
Yes. Why do you have the picture of a pit bull? Comedy. We make our way to Robert's living room. For a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven, his place is amazing. There are sleek, modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about really being into cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner, while Betsy curls up on a pile of cushions.
Well-stocked bar. It's
In
not
the
bad.
corner! No.
Huge.
Well-stocked bar in the corner. That is not in the corner.
It is if the corner is over here.
That is the secondary bar.
Ah, yes, of course.
So, how did you really get that scar? And don't tell me you got it fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Robert laughs and takes a sip of his drink.
My daughter and I were riding our bikes. I hit a rock, flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital. That's it.
Oh, so he has a daughter.
Very interesting story.
I've never heard you talk about your daughter.
Well, I have one. Dot, dot, dot. That's her.
Points at a picture on the wall of a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, that's definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she?
25, 26. Not too sure.
Does she live around here?
No. Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets, though.
He suddenly seems really serious. I probably should impress him about it.
You like Santana? Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Great.
Robert puts on Santana, then takes a seat on the couch next to me.
I just want to put on Smooth now.
Hmm?
Smooth? Santana?
I just knew that was the right answer. I don't think I've ever actually listened.
Well, fuck you. Santana's, usually it's other people doing the singing and he's just playing the guitar, but oh my god, so good. So good. Go listen. Go listen after this.
Okay, there's a lot of things I need to listen to.
Yeah. MCR. MCR. Santana.
No, you're not starting that.
I'm not starting that, but you should go listen. I'll link you one later.
Of course you will. Gosh dang it, Magic. Don't
MCR.
encourage her.
MCR. MCR.
He suddenly downs his drink in one gulp. Hey. I live to annoy you. Well, screw you.
Wait, that's my job.
What is this music?
Background music?
Hey.
That's vaguely reminiscent of Life is Strange.
Yeah, it is. So I'm like, wait, what? Are you alright?
Hi.
Da, da, da.
Robert leans in and kisses me, the taste of whiskey burning my lips. I'm surprised at first, but slowly relax into his arms. He pulls away slightly, his lips barely brushing against my mouth.
I am now.
I can't say anything, at best managing a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites lightly. Sliding a hand under my shirt, my heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. He kisses a trail down my neck, his teeth grazing my skin. Okay.
Let me know if you need me to take over.
I just wait. It's not that. Robert bites down, and I have to stuff him out. Oh my gosh. Stop! Robert stiffens up and pulls away.
No biting.
No, I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. Robert runs a hand through his hair and looks away.
I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out. Tired. Not a big deal.
Oh, shit. Listen, I want this as badly as you do. No, I don't. But I know something's wrong.
You don't, but Santa does.
Santa wants a lot of things. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground.
You don't know me that well, Santa. I'm not a good person.
He takes a deep breath.
Spent my whole life only taking and taking and taking. Now here I am, an old broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything I've ever taken. Alone.
But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings.
It's...
He sighs heavily.
It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up.
Are you... I'm sorry, but is this a bit?
Da, da, da. No.
When was the last time you saw her?
3, 4, I think.
Months? Years?
Da, da, da. Years.
Okay. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two?
I don't want to talk about it.
Robert and I sit in silence, neither of us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure of what to do next.
Da, da, da. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her. Always did. Things just got in the way. Before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man that she wanted me to be, the one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was gonna lose my daughter too.
Robert.
I spent so much time chasing after things I thought were gonna make me happy that I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. And I convinced myself that this
He gestures vaguely in my direction.
was going to make me happy.
Did you even read the last part? So did you even read that last part?
Was there more?
Why do I even try anymore?
Why do I even try anymore?
I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is to.
No, you don't. How could you possibly know how it feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband, and I'm an even worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like I always do. Broken. Shouldn't even go.
Robert puts his head in his hands.
I mean, it's a pretty obvious answer, but like still.
Yes. Nothing is going to change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret. That I wish I could take back or do over. And it hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all of your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't, and you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right. I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it.
But
Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay.
But
I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him in as tightly as I can. He buries his head into my shoulder, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders and sobs, and I realize that he's crying.
thank you.
We stay there for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off to sleep. I was going to be crying.
I'm literally
If I
tearing up.
If I didn't have to say a word, I would have been crying.
I'm tearing up right now. What? We got an A. Why not an
Shush.
S?
We're fine.
What did we fail?
It's fine.
Tour master, super low. Whiskey, pretty high. Real talk, pretty high. Food channel.
I also like that.
Ooh, dreamiest daddy! Achievement unlocked. Also unlocked achievement knife dad.
The final word you say to him is the same thing that your spouse says to you right after Amanda was born. Like when you get into the car accident and he was like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like
Don't make me cry on stream.
What?
Fuck. Alright, raise your hands if you're emotional.
I am. My hand is raised.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
No, just kidding. My hand is raised to my face so that I don't cry.
But you didn't connect that?
No, because I was busy wanting to hug Robert.
I mean, yes, but also
I mean, you're the one reading it.
I am. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I feel so many emotions. Yes, Melik. The end of Dad's is right. Oh my gosh. We ended on the saddest one.
Yep.
Or one of the saddest ones.
Definitely, like, the saddest ending. Because the other ones are, like, they're kind of sad, but, like, they get better. This one was just sad, and then it ended on sad.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen with the talk after the party. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. I don't know if I can. Especially because I'm still tearing up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But be cool, Santa. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face.
Hey, Dad.
Off to a good start.
Something fishy?
Rats. The rats are fishy.
What? Rats?
Yes! That life of crime, of embezzlement, is finally catching up to me. Or you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the United States government.
Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming.
I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying.
Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Father, it would befill my heart with glee.
I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered underneath a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. Graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Aw, Dad, you...
I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
No way!
I figure you probably won't be able to catch... I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Trackers! This is all 19 seasons!
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghost featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you.
She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toast the old piskin or something?
Totally.
I follow Amanda to the back door.
What?
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here.
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
It sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. Look at that, with the crunchies in the middle.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everybody's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Walk over to Mary, who's having a lively conversation with Amanda.
Listen, kid, you're gonna need some real life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets.
I'm going to college.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Apparently I'm married now.
Huh?
So apparently I'm married now.
No, you're not.
And I'm drinking enough wine.
Mary's too aloe to be either of us.
Yeah, ain't that the truth.
Look, I know you're not old enough to drink.
Right.
And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age.
Uh-huh.
But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it'd behoove you to drink a glass of water between the rounds.
Got it.
Oh.
Hypothetically.
And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is...
Take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice.
No. You're gonna be fine.
What's going on here?
Girl talk.
Mary turns back to Amanda.
Now let me tell you about how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing to know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester.
Mary!
Give it a rest.
Relax, it's a myth. Supposedly.
Against my better judgment, I leave them be.
That is the most dangerous combination.
I don't think I recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello.
Hey, look! It's Killmonger!
Gosh dang it.
It's gender bent Killmonger.
Years before Movie Ham game existed. Hi, I don't think we've met.
Should I do it?
Yes.
Oh, we've met years ago. And I'm here for my revenge. ...
You're Robert's kid, aren't you?
Spot on. I guess that makes you Santa, huh?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad Robert brought you along.
He promised there would be free food, so it's kind of hard to pass up. And look, I don't know you, but can I get real with you for a sec?
Never.
My old man's a real closed book, you know? Me and him, we got a long way to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you, I think. I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better. A lot better. And between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it. So, thanks.
Robert means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better.
Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else.
What?
I'm kidding. Or am I? ... I don't know why I'm like this.
Because you're Robert's kid.
Yeah.
Make it run to the family. Amanda trots up to the conversation.
Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool.
Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend collects pins too.
Oh, this is my daughter Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter Val.
Nice meeting you. I heard you're a photographer.
Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it.
You take pictures?
Yes?
Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz.
Val hands Amanda a business card.
Oh.
If you're ever looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. All of the ladies becoming friends. I am so here for this.
Dual-wielding wine glasses. Oh, Mary.
Why dual-wield keyblades when you could dual-wield wine glasses?
Oh, Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Val walks away.
She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand.
Congrats. You just networked for the first time.
I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy.
While you're making a fortune as a businesswoman, I gotta keep this party going.
Catch you around, Pops.
Santa! Brian, you made it. Ah, I don't pass up a good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. ... Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels.
This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment, unlike
Even
their
though-
father.
She's not really tiny. She looks about the same size as Briar and Hazel, despite being in like 5th grade and they're like 12.
Tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment, unlike their father. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over.
Hey, bro!
Bro!
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration.
I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Don't worry, dude. Keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. No, really glad we're bros again.
Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Greg. Hey, little one.
Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake.
Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat?
Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike, even though one of us has bangs and the other doesn't. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you.
Oh boy.
I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us.
Looks like you settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. You got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year? Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Santa. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. The scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Vroom! Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school.
Yeah. Thanks.
Amanda starts to back away.
Wait. I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Ah.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. ...
Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Nope.
Yes.
I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So,
She'll fit into college just fine.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Matt!
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her.
Thank you. I know she'll love that.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake.
Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, Pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you. But I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this. And I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Santa, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time!
Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us.
Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock on dead, kid.
Always do.
Amanda and I share a hug.
This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, kid. Right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
It would be my honor. Heck, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up.
Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you.
Glance over to the back of the yard where Robert is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Robert as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Dot dot dot.
dot dot dot. This is literally the conversation when you don't date him. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table.
Good stuff.
Yep. So, I had a chance to talk to Val.
Did she physically threaten you?
Yeah,
That's my girl.
she said you've been doing better.
Trying to work on the vices. I also showered today.
We sit in silence for a moment.
You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits. But lately, it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped.
I'm glad.
I like you, Santa. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time.
I lean in and kiss him for a moment before he pulls away. He takes my hand in his.
You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on. Emotionally. Before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit. Figure some things out.
Of course. I think what you need right now is a friend. And I'm very happy to be that for you.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me.
Let's hunt ghosts sometime.
I would love that.
Cryptid hunting.
What?
Cryptid
Ow.
hunting.
Shush you. I put my head on his shoulder and we watched the sun slowly dip below the horizon together. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so now that we've finally gone through it, I can say the spoiler I saw was that there's no, quote, good end for Robert, the same way there's no, quote unquote, good end for Joseph. But I feel like that was a good ending.
I can see where they're saying that because the quote good end is you're together. Oh, hey,
Hey! Oh no, you've missed the entire
Dad. You
thing!
just got to the end.
But hi, Dad.
I can see where they're coming from because most traditional, I assume, good ends are.
Yeah, that's sort of traditional, like, oh, then you get together, or whatever, you're happy together. But I'm like, they left it open. Like, it's not like Joseph where he plain out is like, I'm gonna focus on my relationship with Mary. That one felt like a bad end. This one feels more like a normal end.
This one's, yeah, where it's like, I need to work through my everything.
Yeah.
And once I am better.
Yeah, so what I had
we'll
seen was
see.
the writers saying that for those two characters, and when I saw it, I kind of laughed because I was like, oh, look, our first and last characters. And they were saying, like, oh, there's no good end for Robert because that's just, he needs to work on himself. But I feel like the way it's set up, it's not like he breaks up with you. You're still friends. He is interested in you. He does want to pursue something in the future eventually when he's ready for it because he's like, oh, you deserve better than what I am like right now. But he's not eliminating the possibility. He's not shutting it down. You're still friends. You're still close.
Yeah.
I don't know what's supposed to be bad about this.
I don't know.
Like, they're not together right away, but I mean, this is more important. Maybe this is just the ace in me talking.
I think so, because a lot of people would definitely be like, that's not a good end. You're not
I
having
think
sex.
that was the perfect end for Robert.
You're not having sex, therefore not good end.
Well, if you want that, you can go back.
But no, I really enjoyed that end. That very much hit me in all of the feels.
You're the best, Pops. Oh, it's a little piggy down here.
And, like Damien, he's still clothed. I'm so grateful that my, two favorite characters that I left for the very end are also the ones who are still wearing their clothes at the end. Because the other ones I'm just so uncomfortable. It is a deep V. It is quite a deep V, but at least he still, has his shirt on.
Unlike a lot of the other guys who are just shirtless.
Remember when Matt had his pants unbuttoned? I was just like, I'm so uncomfortable with this.
Oh, that's really interesting.
What?
Apparently, there's a special scene if you do 2 dates with Robert and then finish with Joseph.
That sounds like too much effort. If I'm being
Apparently, there's a
honest.
scene that Robert basically confronts you and Joseph when you try to go on the third date.
Do I need to speed through those right now?
No. That would, if we want to do like a special thing, some clothes do that when you put glasses there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the art was designed to like drag his shirt down with the
Yes.
glasses to be like,
He
ooh.
already had,
Just
he
a
already
peek.
had, like,
Although my only question is, where is the scar?
where's the what?
The scar across his chest?
That's somewhere else.
How low is that scar? Is it across his like belly button?
Yes.
Like, I don't want to see him shirtless for like shirtless sake, but I am curious to like see the scar that he claimed took 16 stitches just for continuity's sake.
That's exactly where it's covered up, is where the scar is. Yeah, it could just be off to the side.
That's true.
Like,
I don't
it
know.
doesn't run through the center, it's like a diagonal.
I mean, I assumed it's diagonal. Because his shirt normally sits around here.
Yeah.
And then if it's dragged down, and they said during the thing, like, oh, he pulls his shirt downwards to show the beginnings of a scar. I would have expected that if his V is this low, like, where the fuck's that scar, bro? Anyway, that was a good end, though. Look at this popper! Look at the good popper. That's a good popper.
Interesting. Okay.
What's
Nothing,
that?
I was just reading through the text of the Robert confrontation.
I like his cheesy grin over here, too.
Yes.
He's such a troll. He's like, yeah, I just carried this picture of Pitbull for emergencies. Comedic emergencies. Wait,
But
are you ready? This is it. We're gonna have all of them filled in!
well, I mean, this one they're always filled in.
Yes, but, I mean, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here they all are! They're all colored in! Robert looks almost the same! Well, because he's very, like, monochrome, right?
Yeah, yes. But holy crap, we did it.
We did it. We made it. We've reached the end of Dream Daddy. Thanks for joining us. Oh my god, we have 5 viewers.
Yeah, thanks very much. Sorry, Dad, you showed up right at the end.
I know, I'm sorry, Dad.
Definitely catch the vibe of this so that you can watch. That really sucks. Especially because Dad was very, I think, the one looking forward to Robert the most.
I know.
No. Oh my gosh.
Alright.
What are you clicking?
Gallery. We got him. Yeah, so this is what I mean, right?
Well, Craig's not
Shirtless,
completely
shirtless, mostly shirtless, and his pants are unbuckled, which I'm just still like, eh. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Matt, it was Hugo that had his
Okay.
pants opened.
Well, Craig's not completely shirtless.
Craig's not completely. His is approximately the same as Robert's.
So it's only half the guys are shirtless.
Yeah. But Craig's is like, what's it? Yeah. These two are more chill about
They
it.
are. They are. Ah! So when are we streaming again? When are
We
you
only
free?
scheduled our streams up until this special. We haven't scheduled the next one. Hey, all of you who are on, make sure you voted for what day you want us to stream.
Apparently we have 3 votes. One for Monday, one for Wednesday, one for Saturday.
Okay.
So there's some ideas there. But I don't think we're streaming tomorrow.
Well, we are not streaming tomorrow.
And are we coming back with Amnesia? Finish off Kent route?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Finally, I can finally know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, after the last time,
I know.
it's a pretty big,
I don't blame you.
I want to know.
At least it didn't end up on a bad end, and then it was like, oh, well, time to go back to the other game.
See, if it went off on a bad end, I think I would be a little bit better off.
Yes and no.
Because then it's not like, wait, how is the story going to continue? What's going to happen next? Even though the bad ends are sad.
It's a good refresher, though, because I haven't played in so long. I'd kind of forgotten what happens in a lot of the routes.
But when are we coming back? Hey, when are we coming back?
Let me check my schedule. Hang on.
Hey, you're the busy one.
Yeah, speaking of which, we're definitely not doing it tomorrow, because I have something tomorrow.
Seriously?
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Seriously?
Why are you saying that as if you're surprised?
How do you already have plans for this week? I don't have plans for the next month.
I have plans for tomorrow and I have plans for Friday. And I don't think I have plans the other days of the week, but I could be wrong.
Do you want to do Wednesday?
Wait, let me double check my schedule. I feel like I had something, but I
Or
might
we could
be...
do Tuesday, Thursday, or...
One
No, not
sec,
Tuesday and
one
Thursday.
sec, hang on. I gotta pull up.
Guys, this is when you yell at her to stop scheduling everything so far in advance. Makes it hard to schedule streams, doesn't it?
I mean, we could just set predefined scheduled days, which is part of the point of putting a poll up.
But who knows if you'll forget?
Well, I mean, if we had a set day thing, then I would just, put it into my calendar for every week. So everybody make sure to vote.
I don't know. I think Mondays are pretty good days. Like starting next week, doing it a set on Monday is pretty good. But I
Or
don't
we'll
know.
just keep moving it around because I am busy.
You're the busy one.
I know I am. Okay. I do not have anything between Monday and Friday yet.
So
Tuesday,
Tuesday or-
Wednesday, and or Thursday.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Well, we have a vote for Wednesday. Do we have any votes for Tuesday? I
No.
don't think we have any votes for Tuesday.
No. So Wednesday we're streaming.
Okay. Let me put that in my calendar right now.
We're professionals. We talk about this on air.
Well,
Okay.
whoever said that I was professional?
And if any of you have not seen our Amnesia streams, you may want to catch up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey, are we
Yo.
putting that YouTube channel together?
I don't know.
We might be putting together a YouTube channel. Who knows?
It's gonna take some work,
Okay.
but maybe.
So the only caveat to Wednesday, I think, is that I do have a work hackathon thing for the week. So it might be a little later in the evening.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated. But
Okay.
for now, let's plan on.
10
Are you?
my time? 10 my time?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I mean, not like I do anything at in the evening. Other than sleep.
Yeah, I'm the busy one. Keep shaming me.
Literally, I'm the one who has no plans ever. This is my plan most weeks. You
I'm
guys in
sorry.
chat are
I
the-
keep a busy schedule.
You guys in chat are the thing that I plan the most out of my week. Not you, just the people in chat.
Thanks,
You're welcome.
asshole. Wait, no, this is good. If our next stream is on Wednesday, then on Tuesday I can watch more Jessica Jones.
Yes, finish the season.
I've watched 2 episodes so far, and since then I haven't had
I
time.
finished it.
Huh?
I finished it.
Busy. Like, this stream's gonna end, and then I have like an hour or 2, and then I have to go watch a movie.
Well, that's a personal problem. If you stop making plans.
And then
you have
tomorrow
more
I
free
have
time.
work, and then after work I have a dinner thing I'm going to for charity, or for some charity thing is holding a dinner, so I'm going. So I guess Tuesday is when I'll finally be able to watch Jessica Jones.
Well, if you stop making plans, you'll have free time.
I work. Sharky does
yes.
both, sort of.
The answer is yes and kind of. My life is weird, but yes.
I just work. But then I sign up for too many volunteer things and events and schedule too many things. So I've slowed down though. Compared to when I was in college with you, I've slowed down.
Yes, and that's sad that how busy you are is slow for you.
You know that back in college, I did not have time like this.
Yeah.
I did not have time to do like a streaming thing. Now I sort of have time. And that's why this stream takes up like 2 days of each week of my time. It's because I have 2 days actually free a week.
And this is probably one of the more fun things I could be doing with my week, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of the more fun things I could be doing.
I mean,
'Cause I
it
could
is
be-
fun. And I enjoy having all of you guys here with us.
Yeah. And maybe we'll start playing more fun games. Nah.
Not like we have a whole backlog of games or anything.
No, not at all.
Sorry,
How big
Ben.
is that backlog again?
Huh?
How big is that backlog again?
Let me check. Wait, that's the
Is
wrong.
that backlog is like a decent size, isn't it?
Hang on, I'll check.
I'm actually getting. That's that. This.
I'm sorry, I do a lot of things with my time.
Yes, game progress log. We
One,
have
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
well, considering that the first 2 are under consideration in an empty bar, and then the last entry is line 14, yes, that would be 12. Under consideration. Plus one that's in the not started queue, so 13. And I can finally move Dream Daddy into the completed bar. Yay!
Yeah, we have a little backlog.
I made a
backlog.
spreadsheet because I like spreadsheets. I'm a fucking nerd.
But what's going to happen when we eventually go through our backlog?
Do you think, knowing me, that I'm not gonna buy more dating sims by the time we get through some of these? Be real here. Come on.
You should go on the lookout for more dating sims just to be.
Let me pull up my Steam wish list because I know I have at least 2 or 3 more on there.
One of them on our thing is one of them on your wish list, I think.
Is it? Which one?
I think the last one. I didn't
No,
think
I
you
bought that one.
Oh, did you?
On the last sale, remember I talked to you about
I
it?
didn't think you bought it.
Yeah, I did. Right, I have... That's 3 more on my wish list, and one that I removed from my wish list, not because I no longer want it, but just because it never goes on sale. Maybe I'll just go add it back on, actually.
But what's the one that I keep seeing recently? Was it Boyfriend Dungeon or something?
Boyfriend Dungeon isn't out yet, I know because I backed it.
Yeah, Boyfriend Dungeon. I just saw another thing about it recently.
Yeah, I backed that one. I know it's not out yet because I'm in their Discord.
Of course you are!
Of course I am.
You flippin' dating sim nerd!
You act like this is a surprise to you. You
Oh.
know I'm a dating sim dork. Better than
The
real
reason why
dating.
this channel got started?
Because they're funny and it's fun. Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't call the Route in Amnesia funny.
But were you having fun playing it?
Yes, it is fun. It is not funny.
There are comedic relief moments.
Yes.
Anyway,
Boyfriend
what should
Dungeon.
I add to our not started out of the backlog anyway? Pick one. And if you guys have any requests for games that you want to see us play, let us know.
Oh,
Drop it in
yeah.
the suggestion box or something. If you guys know
or
any
just
that you
say
want
it
to
in
see us.
chat or something.
Yeah, but if it's in the suggestion box, we can actually like have it recorded easily.
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, these are all of the ones I currently own on Steam, not
Okay,
counting the
but,
ones
like-
that I own on Vita.
A Monster Prom isn't really under consideration as we've played it.
Yeah, I mean, it felt wrong to put it under completed, but I don't know if we're ever going back to it, so I just kind of stuck it in there. For that matter, Kitty Powers Matchmaker isn't really a dating sim, but it's related to dating, so it's just in there.
I don't know, maybe put the cats or Oz Mafia or something.
Cats? Or
Yes.
cats? Or one cat.
Is there a cat?
Where? Which one?
Oz Mafia?
Sort of. Because the thing about Oz Mafia is that your 3 main dateable characters are based on Wizard of Oz characters, and one of those is the lion.
True, one of them would be the lion.
He's not literally a cat. It's more like he's styled as if he has like lion colored hair or something, right? But I'm still gonna call him a cat. I think one of the other characters calls him like a stupid lion or like a stupid cat or something, so you know. I think that counts. And then this one has, I believe, 3 cats. No, sorry, 2 cats and 3 bunnies.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, lots of stuff to come for you guys. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna end the stream here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for
We'll see you
joining.
Wednesday.
Happy Father's Day
Yep, happy
for
Father's
this end
Day.
of Dream Daddy stream. Bye.
Bye.